What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update. Before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. I am going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the summer transfer window for you guys to look forward to. That's right, the series is returning. So if you want to stay up to date first and fast with all the latest Manchester City transfer news on YouTube, then do make sure you have subscribed and stay in the loop. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description, sliding across at the bottom of the screen. My email also in the description below if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes, that's the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. And lastly, this video is sponsored and it's brought to you, in my opinion, by the best footballing app out there, OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Go check them out. It's a free app to download. Link in the description. That link in downloading OneFootball through that link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. Keeps these daily Manchester City transfer updates in the summer coming for you guys, so you've got that to look forward to. Let's crack on with this video then. Contract news, Pep Guardiola, and some pretty positive news. Now, Guillem, Balague, I've butchered his name anyway, the guy that works for Sky Sports, does the Spanish correspondent with stuff like that. He's been speaking about Pep Guardiola, and he believes that Manchester City will get Pep Guardiola to sign a new contract extension. Although the thought from Manchester City is it will not be a long-term contract extension. It will probably be either a season or two-season extension to his current contract. His current contract expires in June of 2023, so we're looking at little over 12 months left of Pep Guardiola. It would be great if we could get him on a 2-year extension, keeping Pep here until 2025. That to me would be a brilliant deal. I'm not sure, my own personal belief, that I see Pep Guardiola staying at Manchester City beyond 2025. What I think with Pep Guardiola, I mean, he's been there, done that, worn the t-shirt, he's conquered the Premier League. Pep Guardiola, he's a perfectionist and he's a serial winner. He won't want, so let's say for example City miss out on the Premier League, he'll have fire in his belly to go out there and go and win a couple more Premier Leagues just to prove that he can. Now to me, I think the prizing glory, the thing that he wants more than anything else in the entire world when it comes to management of Manchester City is the UEFA Champions League. And I personally don't see Pep Guardiola leaving Manchester City until he's lifted the big ears with Manchester City to bring City their first ever European Cup. Will that come? That's the big question, because if that comes this summer, I personally could see Pep Guardiola walking away in June of 2023. I don't think his contract will get sorted until this summer. I also think that there'll be implications about which striker we want to bring into Manchester City, and by that I'm speaking about Erling Haaland. And I can see Erling Haaland, if he signs for Manchester City, saying that he wants to be coached by Pep Guardiola and he wants Pep Guardiola here for at least 3 seasons whilst he is here, which would mean a contract extension until 2025, which allows then Erling Haaland to have 3 full seasons being coached by one of, if not the best coach in the world. And I think that's what Manchester City are working on here. It's difficult for Manchester City to give their promises to Erling Haaland because it's not a guarantee that Pep will sign an extension at Manchester City, but the belief from the club is that they are confident Pep Guardiola will stay at Manchester City beyond 2023, which is excellent news. My own personal thoughts are, I think a lot depends on what is won between now and the summer of 2023. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Fingers crossed we can get him on a new contract. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got a quick Julian Alvarez update. Now, Cesar Merlo in Argentina says that Alvarez, he will join up with Manchester City in June rather than December, and he will spend pre-season with Manchester City before Manchester City will go on to make a decision over his future and whether he's going to stay with the first team squad or whether he is going to be loaned out. That's very interesting, mainly because he's got the option to stay in Argentina until December. It's thought that if they progress to the Copa Libertadores into the latter stages, then it's believed that Alvarez stays in Argentina until the very end of the season, unless City are willing to pay a little bit more. We'll have to see what happens with regards to that. That's very interesting. I would quite like to have Julian Alvarez here for a full season to do pre-season so we can see what he's about, but he's one of the hottest prospects in the world. He's widely tipped to break open the World Cup and show everybody just what he's about. So if he's got that quality to make it for Argentina at the World Cup, I'm saying that he's got the quality to go into Manchester City's first team squad as well, rather than be loaned to another club, for example, in the CFG. But we'll have to see what happens. There is still a possibility that he stays in Argentina until after the World Cup. Now, moving on to our final story, and this is very interesting. It's a Matheus Nunes update. Now, Bola in Portugal say that Matheus Nunes, he's fully aware of Manchester City's interest and Pep Guardiola's interest in him, and because of that, he is interested in a move to Manchester City. He wants a move to Manchester City, and he is hoping that the partnership and relations between Manchester City and Sporting Club de Portugal can be utilised and he can sign for Manchester City. Now, this is exactly what Manchester City look for in a transfer, a player that is keen and focused on joining Manchester City. He'll do everything in his power to join Manchester City, and it's a negotiable transfer with Sporting CP and Manchester City that we can get him on a financially very good deal for both parties. This is a very achievable transfer, and it is believed that Manchester City are looking at an additional central midfielder this summer. It's a bonus if they can cover in defensive midfield, but the only way we can find out if he's a good fit for Manchester City is if we bring him in and see what he can do. Now, Manchester City and Pep Guardiola are obviously very impressed with his performances against Manchester City, so much so that the interest has remained intact to bring in Nunes to Manchester City. Now, this transfer, very doable, very achievable. All parties seem like they've got big ticks next to them, so it's only about if Manchester City really do want a central midfielder, and if we do make a move, then it would be Nunes that sits at the top of the list. So this is definitely a transfer to keep an eye out for in the summer, and I've got a feeling that if City are serious and do make a move, it could be done pretty early in the transfer market as well. So I will give you all the latest developments and all the latest details on Matheus Nunes potentially joining Manchester City. So if you haven't already, do make sure you have subscribed, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. 25k subscribers is the aim. We're less than 300 subs away from 23,000 subscribers. Like I said, daily Manchester City transfer updates are coming in the summer transfer window for you guys to look forward to. That's daily videos throughout June, July and August. It's insane. I love doing these videos. I know everybody loves seeing these videos as well. So if you want to stay up to date with all the very latest Manchester City transfer news first and fast on YouTube, then do make sure you have subscribed. Social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business enquiries. I'm actively looking for a sponsor for them. Daily Manchester City transfer updates in the summer. They're going to be popular. They're going to be huge. So a good opportunity there for anybody that is interested. Also, don't forget as well, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Leave your thoughts as well in the comments below. Matheus Nunes, what are your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the Pep Guardiola situation and the Julian Alvarez situation? Let me know in the comments below, and also go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. All details there in the description below. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, the latest Manchester City transfer news. I do use them as one of my source of information of where I get all my information for these videos from. They also keep you up to date with all the latest football scores, statistics, results, live league tables, live commentary, and all your good footballing needs. Link in the description. Go and press my link. That'll take you to the download page to download the free OneFootball app. Doing that does help to support the future content created here on my channel and keeps these videos coming for you guys. And I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.